Hello. Good morning. Well, at least it's morning here. If it's morning where you're at, I hope you're having a good one. Afternoon, evenings, same sentiments, I guess. How you doing? I'm Brian, as you can see right there, and that's my name. And I'm a poet. And on this channel, we do poetry, but we don't do it the normal way. You know, you expect me to see all his books, to bring out a book, start talking, well, reading. And no. What we do is on this particular show, we take old poetry, plug it into artificial intelligence, music generator, and we see what it gives us. That's what we normally do. On a show like today, though, I like to go back and review the cool ones for the past whatever and redo some of them, and that's what we're doing today. We are doing a redo and review, and so this is a good one. I hope you're out there and you're watching and you enjoy what you're about to hear, because everything we do here is under fair use. And like and subscribe and all that stuff, even though it feels like I'm talking to myself. Because most of the time I am. Well, might as well get started. Yeah, so most of this show is a review. I'm going to go, where's it? Here. Oh yeah, I had this by date. Alright, we're starting with Langston Blues.
Long gone, song. sing a Langston blues. Sing a lost Langston blues. Long gone song for Langston Hughes.
What do you think? Interesting way to start the show. Like I said, this is the redo and review, so we're going back, let me see here, let me look at dates as far back as, the 29th, so most of this month. So yeah, a couple weeks worth of stuff. Started off with Langston Blues, about a poem about Langston Hughes after he died by Dudley Randall. Now we're on to Island by Nissim, Nissim, Ezekiel.
Unsuitable for song as well as sense, the island flowers into slums and skyscrapers, reflecting precisely the growth of my mind. I am here to find my way in it. Sometimes I cry for help, but mostly keep my own counsel. I hear distorted echoes of my own ambiguous voice, and of dragons claiming to be human. Bright and tempting breezes flow across the island, separating past from the future. Then the air is still again. As I sleep, the fragrance of ignorance. How delight the soul with absolute sense of salvation. How hold to a single will direction. I cannot leave the island. I was born here and belong. Even now a host of miracles hurries me a daily business, minding the ways of the island as a good native should, taking calm and clamorous stride. I cannot leave the island. I was born here and belong. Even now a host of miracles hurries me a daily business, minding the ways of the island as a good native should, taking calm and clamor in my stride. Taking calm and clamor in my
All right, good morning, or good afternoon. How are you doing, Joe? And good morning, Hal. Yes, it's too early and I've already been up too long. I've been up actually since like 4:30, 4, yeah, before 4. So yes, I have been up for a while. That's why I say that. Now, and how are you doing, Matrix? How's it going, dude? Yes, happy freaking Friday. So far, so good. My day. I am not don't have class today, so this is going to be a a longer show, and then I have work to do. I don't plan on going anywhere really. I got to write a 500-word essay over an hour-long documentary. That's what I'm going to be doing today. But in the meantime, we're doing our redo and review, and we've already redoed and reviewed uh, two so far. So we got 20 more to go. So this is a lot here, right? And since we're doing them in chronological order, most of the redos are going to be in the latter part of the show. In the meantime, we got Fairyland number 5. This is a short one. I gotta put all those together. This is the Shakespeare stuff. I gotta put all those together into one long one and see what we get. But right now, this is a short one, short rocking one. Let's go. Ah.
Mark on London's wall. Full fathom 5, thy father lies. Of his bones are coral made. Those are pearls that were his eyes. Nothing of him that doth fade, but doth suffer a sea change. Something rich and strange. Since owly ring his knell. Hark now, I hear them ding dong bell.
Maybe I should make that one longer. I don't know, but that's still cool for a short piece. Sitting in front of a fire is cool. I couldn't do that here because I don't have a fireplace, and I'd afraid it'd burn the place down. Can't complain, yeah. Can't complain, but you probably should. Should complain, but you probably won't. That's how those things usually go. At least that's what I say. So, what do you think of the show so far? Like I said, we got quite a few to review over the last month or several weeks. 2.5, 3 weeks. So, we are on an Edgar Allan Poe one, Sonnet to Zanti, Z-A-N-T-I, or E, Zanti, sonnet. It's a sonnet, an Edgar Allan Poe sonnet. We love it.
Of all gentle names doth take.
I love that one. Lots of good double bass on that one. Yes, how is it going, kiddo? How is it in your on how is the world on your side of it? It's okay here this morning, and I know it's evening where you're at. I hope you've had a good day. Yeah, did you ever do the poop knife for cricket? Wasn't you were going to do that? And yes, and the Langston one was cool. It's all cool, especially on a show like today. So yeah, ain't nothing wrong with taking a break from some things sometimes. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, you're gonna have to post some of those on pictures of those on Facebook so we can see them. Oh God, I remember that night. Oh Lord, I remember that I remember those live streams. Oh Lord, so much fun. Oh, the memories. Yay. Oh, so yes. Ooh, this is our other William Shakespeare. Yeah, no more William Shakespeare for the rest of the show. So this is Fear No More, another review.
Fear no more the heat or the sun, nor the fury winter's rages. Thou thy worldly task hast done, home art gone, and ta'en thy wages. Golden lads and girls all must, as chimney sweepers, come to dust. Fear no more the frown or the great. Thou art past the tyrant's stroke. Care no more to clothe and eat. To thee the reed is as the oak, the scepter learning, physic must all follow this and come to dust. Fear no more the lightning flash, nor the dreaded thunderstorm. Fear not slander, censure rash. Thou hast finished joy and mourn. All lovers young, all lovers must consign to thee and come to dust. Fear no more the lightning flash, nor the dreaded thunderstorm. Fear not slander, censure rash. Thou hast finished joy and mourn. All lovers young, all lovers must consign to thee and come to dust.
All right, cool. I got stuff like that around here. I can't wait. My goal for this coming near future is to get me a tiny house. I can't wait till I get the tiny house so I can park it out there for a little bit and then move stuff into it and then destroy this and put it on here. No, ain't no reason to apologize, dude. We are here. to lend a helping hand, a good vibe, a forgetful moment. Or if you want to talk a little bit, you can talk a little bit. Yeah, you've that's that's an understatement, dude. And as we get older, it takes longer for us to heal. I'm sorry your circumstances around that. You got to use the VA for your healthcare? I do. My stuff's relatively easy, sort of, so it's not like I'm too much of a. Yeah. Oh, no need to apologize, my friend. No need to apologize. Just sit back, relax, and listen to the music we got here. I'm just glad you're here. You know, man? This is our sixth one. Okay, so we are doing, this is William Blake's Laughing Song.
When the green woods laugh with the voice of joy, and the dimpling stream runs laughing by, when the air does laugh with our merry wit, and the green hill laughs with the noise of it.
When the meadows laugh with lively green, and the grasshopper laughs in the merry scene,
When Mary and Susan and Emily
with their sweet round mouths sing ha ha he. When the painted birds laugh in the shade, where our table with cherries and nuts is spread, come live and be merry and join with me to sing the sweet chorus of ha ha he. When the painted birds laugh in the shade, where our table with cherries and nuts is spread, come live and be merry and join with me to sing the sweet chorus of ha ha he.
Ha ha he, man. Ha ha he. Well, you should. You did your time. You got, if you got honorably discharged, you seen the, you got your honorable discharge. You can get your DD 214, or if you have a copy of it, go to your local DAV or Foreign Legion, or not Foreign Legion, Foreign Legion. Uh, oh, some legion. There's plenty of just do sign up for VA. Go to My Health Evet or va.gov. Get yourself a login.gov account so you can log into it and you can apply for your benefits. You earned them, and that's something they're not fucking with right now. So and we're funded out for a couple years. So just The shit that's going on right now is not affecting us veterans right now. I went to a town hall last week, and the main director assured us the VA is still open. It's for the Central Arkansas VA area. That's who I'm covered by. Go to your local VA. Go to your local VA clinic. They'll be able to help you. It's their job. They're still getting paid to do it. So, and they might be able to help you with housing, or there's all kinds. You can get it. It's out there. You can get it. All you got to do is you can go online and go to if you go online and you can fill out a form. You can print it out, because I did this for my brother. You can print it out and you can fax it in. Go to your local library and fax it to this number so here. Let me do this right quick. This is important. Not D. DD214 form. All right. All right. All right. Here, I'm going to put this in the chat where you can. Here's the information page where you can request your records. So go on that link, copy that link, go on that link, and there's all kinds here. I'll even share it with you right quick and show you where you need to go. Because you earn your benefits, man. I think you got to be in like 90 days in order to get some type of benefit. And if you did your enlistment, yeah, they can't freaking deny you your benefits. So here, let me show you. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass getting them, but you know, the information you can get here. Let me let it here. All right, if you can see this, how to request it online, or you can fax or mail this form here. Right? It tells you everything you need to do. Fax it. It's a lot easier than doing it online. So yeah, you go download that form, print it out. They'll help you at the library if you don't have access to a printer or anything, you know, because the libraries are still open too. See, that's what we're here for, man. We're here to help each other. Yeah. You earned it, dude. I take full advantage. Then you're good. You're good. They'll have a record of you, but on that option 2, you can mail it in or fax it. That's an easier way to do it, because the VA is still open. Hey, Mac. Hey, Sophia. You got here at the right time, because we're doing a redo and review, and we're on Witchcraft by a Picture, John Dunn.
I fix mine eye on thine, and there pity my picture burning in thine eye. My picture drowned in a transparent tear. When I look lower, I espy. Hadst thou the wicked skill by pictures made and marred, now I've drunk thy sweet salt tears, and though thou pour more, I'll depart. My picture vanished, vanish all fears that I can be damaged by that art. Though thou retain of me one picture more, yet that will be being in thine own heart, from all malice free. But now I've drunk thy sweet salt tears, and though thou pour more, I'll depart. My picture vanished, vanish all fears that I can be damaged by that art. Though thou retain of me picture more, yet that will be being in thine own heart, from all malice free.
I like that little clarinet. I think I have the clarinet at the end there. Oh, thou art wise, Sophia. Oh, thou art wise. Yes, we've got a lot of life going on right now. Mine is relatively okay at the moment, despite some things. Being lonely sucks. Being alone sucks. But, you know, I got you guys. No, seriously. Uh-oh. Okay. Here. Hold on 1 second. Technical difficulties here. All right. All right. There's that. All right. Uh-oh. Yeah. I got a little too enthused there. Too much enthusiasm. All right. Can y'all hear me? I know y'all can see me, but let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay? All right. Y'all should be able to hear me. Uh-oh. All right. Technical difficulties and all that stuff. Let's see if this works. Where were we? Witchcraft. All right. This is our Emily Dickinson. I went to thank her.
I went to thank her, but she slept, her bed a funneled stone, with nose agaze at the head and foot that travelers had thrown. Who went to thank her, but but she slept. 'Twas short to cross the sea, to look upon her life alive, but turning back, 'twas slow. To thank her, but she slept. 'Twas short to cross the sea, to look upon her like alive, but turning back, 'twas slow. Thank her, but she slept. 'Twas short to cross the sea, to look upon her like alive, but turning back, 'twas slow.
That was lovely. I like it when it comes up with cool stuff like that on its own, and that's it. It usually does that with Emily Dickinson. You know, she has this quality to her stuff. No wonder she'll be known for ages and ages. Oh, Phil Dream. Oh boy. All right, this is our first redo for the program. Yes, for this show, we got a couple more. Yeah, so there's a couple redos within all the reviews, and then the rest of it for probably the last third of the show are all redos. So yay. So this one is Ruth Thomas Hood. This is a Dirty Blues cover. Oh no, that's Bella. Can y'all hear that? Oh. Ooh.
Breast high amid the corn, clasped by the golden light of morn, like the sweetheart of the sun, who many a glowing kiss had won. On her cheek an autumn flush, deeply ripened, such a blush. In the midst of brown was born, like red poppies grown with corn. Round her eyes her tresses fell, which were blackest none could tell. that had else been all too bright. With shady brim made her tressy forehead dim. Thus she stood amid the stooks, praising God with sweetest looks. Sure I say, heaven did not mean where I reap thou shouldst but glean. Lay thy sheaf down and come share my harvest and my home.
So what do you think of that one? I like that one. That one's smooth. Yeah, poor neglected doggy. She's 13? Yeah, I've had her since she was a puppy, you know, like a couple months old. Yeah, a couple months old in 2012 when I was in New Mexico. Yeah, she stole my heart at first belly rub. Yes, you know, there's a reason why they want all this chaos, and it's, yeah, yeah. Yes, it's my Bella. What do you think of that first redo? That was cool. I like it. Of course, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't play it. Oh, and I hope y'all like it too. Okay, so this is the sappy one. I love the cool version of the sappy one, Sophia. You'll remember this one.
I love thee, 'tis all that I can say. It is my vision in the night, my dreaming in the day, the very echo of my heart, the blessing when I pray. I love thee, is all that I can say. I love thee, is ever on my tongue. In all my proudest pools I see that chorus still is sung. It is the verdict of my eyes amidst the gay and young. I love thee, a thousand mates among. I love
of our childhood heroes and stuff are getting up there. He just recently put out an album too, you know? I thought he was going on tour and stuff. But, you know, oh. If you haven't listened to Fraley's Comet, it came out in like 84? 84, 85, right around in there, somewhere around that. Freaking awesome album. So solid. Anton Fig, the guy who drummed for David Letterman for all those years, is the drummer on that album. It's just phenomenal. Well, since I'm not a witch or a feral woman, I'll just have to use my imagination. Nah. Yeah, but at least we can bring her stuff out there these days. Oh boy. Yes. Yeah, he's from up in that area. Well, another one of those guys will be, you know, who made his mark on the world in a very spectacular way. And I don't know if you ever saw that Kiss versus the Phantom of the Carnival or something like that. That was so cheesy. Oh my lord. They leaned into it and they made a mint off of it. Or someone did. Don't blame them. If you got a shtick that works, do it. All right, another Emily Dickinson. A clock stopped. Speaking of,
Our clock stopped, not the mantles. Geneva's farthest skill can't put the puppet bowing that just now dangles still. And all came on the trinket, the figures hunched with pain, then quivered out of decimals into degress noon. It will not stir for doctors, this pendulum of snow. The shopman importunes it, while cool concernless know. Nods from the gilded pointers, nods from second slim. Decades of arrogance between the dial life and him. A clock stopped, not the mantles. Geneva's farthest skill can't put the puppet bowing that just now dangles still. None all came on the trinket, the figures hunched with pain, then quivered out of decimals into deepless noon. It will not stir for doctors, this pendulum of snow. The shopman importunes it, while cool concernless know. Nods from the gilded pointers, nods from second slim. Decades of arrogance between the dial life and him.
see, we just got to put her words in there, and that's what it does. It's just amazing sometimes. If that was it, Kiss meets the Phantom of the Park. I saw that when I was like in 7th, 8th grade. It was cheesy as F. I was never much of a Kiss fan. like I said before, most music with me begins and ends with Black Sabbath. So that was my thingy. Um, yeah, but hey, they had some great stuff too. You know, Rock and Roll All Night, Detroit Rock City. I Was Made for Loving You. That was a freaking great song. And now this is sad, very very sad. Yeah. And if I ever fall and hit my head, not like when I was a kid, I freaking got beamed in the head at like 4 years old by a foul ball at Little League practice. And I remember looking up at Randy Ingram, the coach of the team, going when I came to, going, "Oh, he'll be fine." No wonder. That explains it all, doesn't it? Oh no. I am. I appreciate you, but I am firm in my masculinity. No. uh, I think the farthest I'd go is probably painting my nails. Um. Oh boy. Well, since we got through that already, there. Oh yeah, I was going to tell you, I'm a Kiss fan. I was in kindergarten. I remember this. Some of the girls had dressed up. This was in 77, 78, somewhere. 77, 78, right around in there. And some of the girls had dressed up like the people from Kiss. And they tried to do this little lip sync thingy using brooms for guitars and tried to do the blowing out fire and stuff. It was, I didn't know. I was 5 years old. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So, yeah. Well, not back then. These days, yeah. Hey, I like to sleep in too, but I never get to. The bladder goes, no, you're getting up, dude. All right, enough dead air here. Oh, I amuse myself way too easily sometimes. All right, we were okay. We're on Song by Alfred Noyes. Noyes? It says Noyes. By this guy, Alfred. Dude, here.
I came to the door of the house of love and knocked as the starry night went by, and my true love cried, "Who knocks?" And I said, "It is I." And love looked down from a lattice above, where the roses were dry as the lips of the dead.
There is not room in the house of love for you both, he said.
I plucked a leaf from the porch and crept away through a desert of scoffs and scorns to a lonely place where I prayed and wept and wove me a crown of thorns.
I came once more to the house of love and knocked softly and wistfully, and my true love cried, "Who knocks?" And I said, "None now but thee." And the great doors opened wide apart, and a voice rang out from a glory of light, make room for a faithful heart in the house of love tonight." I came to the door of the house of love and knocked as the starry night went by, and my true love cried, "Who knocks?" And I said, "It is I."
So yeah, you know my plight. It's too early in the morning, and we've both been up too long already. Yep. Maybe I'll get to sleep in tomorrow. No, I got work to do. Oh yes, and the Puts Roundtable of Arkansas is doing a little thing. So I got to be at that at 9. So yes, no. I'm looking forward to that. That. All right. So here. Hi Jennifer. Okay. Where were we? All right. So I need to remind everybody. Fair use and all that jazz. And like and subscribe and all that jazz. All right. What do we got here? Okay, talking about brain injuries. You knew a guy got in a fight in a bar and his head did cycle and he refused to go to the hospital that was nearby. That was in Port Chester near, okay. One person, I know her brother-in-law, or ex-brother-in-law, was a real jerk. And then he got in an accident and had head trauma, and now he's a really nice guy. So, yeah. Yep. Okay, meanwhile, was 16 miles away, and he insisted on going home to Newark. And on the way, they passed by several hospitals in the Greenwich, Connecticut, and Stanford by the time he got home. Okay. So I'm assuming there's more parts to this. By the time he got to Newark, he was complaining that he didn't feel good, so they took him to a nearby hospital, and that was the time they knew it was too late, and his brain swelled up. Oh, so he became a veggie. Yeah, that's the one thing, about getting older. Yeah, even now. Another reason I want to get a new place to live. Oh, a tiny house. My kingdom for a tiny house for me and my 3 doggies. In good time. Yes. Yeah, when I was 4 and that happened to me, it would have took them almost an hour at the time to get me to the hospital. So that means it would have took almost an hour for an ambulance to get out here. And at the time, I don't even know if we had a freaking phone at that time. I know we never had a phone until my mom got in an accident, and then we had to have one. So, yep. Poor guy. Well, stubbornness, that can get you too. All right, where are we at here? Song. Ooh, we're going. This is our next redo. It's that Ann Sexton one, Buying the Bleep Bleep Whore. Buying the Whore. This is an interesting cover. Dirty Blues. This is an interesting one.
Roast beef I have purchased, and I stuff you with my very own onion. You are a boat I have rented by the hour, and I steer you with my rage until you run aground. You are glass that I have paid to shatter, and I swallow the pieces down with my spit. You are the grate I warm my trembling hands on, searing the flesh until it's nice and juicy. You stink like my mama under your bra, and I vomit into your hand like a jack. and I stuff you with my very own onion. You are a boat I have rented by the hour, and I steer you with my rage until you run aground. You are a glass that I have paid to shatter, and I swallow the pieces down with my spit. You are the grate I warm my trembling hands on, searing the flesh until it's nice and juicy. You stink like my mama under your bra, and I vomit into your head like a jackpot. It's cold hard quarters.
Sexton, how we love Ann Sexton around here. Good morning here. Good morning, mate. Matt, how is it going, MD? MD? Yeah, like I said, we love Ann Sexton around here. Yes, and that was a perfect style for that particular piece. Stuff. Yep. But a very serious subject too. It's about prostitution. Great song, and I knew, because I think they did male vocals on it, but I knew it needed a female vocal. So, well, okay, so from here, you're going to miss the best part of the show, dude. Come back and replay later, and we'll talk about tiny houses next time, because, yeah. And remember, get your login stuff going, get your DD214, and get the benefits you earned, man. Get them. You know, you and I, we spent, however long you spent out there on the water, you were, well, if they say an inch and a half and 3 minutes away from death. Yeah. All right. Oh, all right, that was great. I love that one. All right, so we got a couple more reviews. Yeah, we've got two more. Yeah, two more reviews. This is "I Should Die If I Should Die" by Thomas Gray. This is a really good one.
If I should die and leave, be not like the others, quick undone, who keep long vigils by the silent dust and weep. For my sake turn to life and smile, nerving thy heart and trembling hand to comfort weaker souls than thee. Complete these unfinished tasks of mine, and I perchance may therein comfort thee. If I should die and leave you,
I couldn't ask for a better send-off. And this is my shock base. Yeah, I did dry docks on more than one occasion. They sucked. Yard periods really, really sucked. Actually, that was one of the versions that it spit out on its own. I didn't redo that one. But yes, very good blues. That's a good one. And yeah, I'm almost along the lines with that. I told my sister that, if she outlives me, that all I want is my ashes spread out in the front yards for all I care. I'm not going to be here. I'll probably make a video and for people to play if they do a memorial, and it'll just me be doing this. For like 5 minutes. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm such a cynical person sometimes. Too cynical for my own good. All right, this is our last. This was actually by Langston Hughes, the Brass Spittoons. So get ready for deep, very, very severe social commentary, which applied to, really applied to his time, and it still applies to ours.
Clean the spittoons, boy. Detroit, Chicago, Atlantic City, Palm Beach. Clean the tunes, the steam in hotel kitchens, and the smoke in hotel lobbies, and the slime in hotel spittoons. Part of my life. Hey boy, a nickel, a dime, $1, $2 a day. Hey boy, a nickel, a dime, $1, $2. Buy shoes for the baby, house rent to pay, gin on Saturday, church on Sunday. Got babies and gin and church and women and Sunday, all mixed with dimes and dollars and clean spittoons and house rent to pay. Hey boy, a bright bowl of brass is beautiful to the Lord. Bright polished brass like the symbols of King David's dancers, like the wine cups of Solomon. Hey boy, a clean spittoon on the altar of the Lord. A clean bright spittoon, all newly polished. At least I can offer that. Come here, boy.
Don't you just think that one would go good in a Broadway musical? Sounds like Broadway musical material there. Again, this is my shop face. It's so you, Sophia. Yeah. Well, I do have a little bit of my brother's ashes in there, a little bottle. Sometimes I'll go in there and I'll bitch him out. Oh, but yeah. Oh, I have never seen Finnegan's Wake. So we always did like Finnegan's Wake and A Viking Funeral, and you can absolutely combine them on a boat. Yes, you can. Yeah, they put you in a cardboard box, and then they put you in a blast furnace. But we won't be there when it happens, so hopefully I'll be off somewhere. I don't know where. Most of the time I think from darkness we came, to darkness we go. In the meantime, ooh, you guys are going to like this one. This is Progressive Desert Rock. Here, hold on a second. A week-long Irish wake. You'll have to take turns looking at the body to make sure I'm 100% dead before going to the incinerator. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that would be a rude awakening now, wouldn't it? All right, now, this is our progressive. This is cool. This is Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Perplexed music, and I did it in a progressive desert rock. At least that's what I call it. Progressive desert rock. You'll understand.
Experience like a pale musician holds a dulcimer of patience in his hand, whence harmonies we cannot understand. Of God will in his world the strain unfolds, in sad perplexed minors deathly colds fall on us while we hear and countermand. Our sanguine heart back from the fancy land. With nightingales in visionary walks, we murmur, where is any certain tune, or measured music in such notes as these? But angels leaning from the golden seat are not so minded, their fine ear hath won the issue of completed cadences, and smiling down the stars, they whisper,
I knew that sort of. I thought that was your culture. It's so confusing sometimes. Yes, very, very fitting. Very, very fitting. I can see that happening. Yes. Okay. So what do y'all think of that one? I could see Tool, but it had a lot of Tool in it. And I'm a Tool guy too. Uh, I like Tool. Maynard's interesting fella. All right, where are we now? Ooh, this one's an interesting. Oh, interesting. This is our psychedelic funk counting out rhyme. Counting out rhyme. Edna St. Vincent Millay. Get ready to tap your toes.
Silver bark of beech and sallow, bark of yellow birch and yellow, twig of willow. Stripe of green in moose wood maple, color seen in leaf of apple, bark of popple. Wood of popple, pale as moonbeam. Wood of oak for yoke and barn beam. Wood of hornbeam. Silver bark of beech and hollow, stem of elder tall and yellow, twig of willow.
That one's just so freaking cool. What do you think? Yeah, where there's a will, there's a way. So, yeah. Yeah. Better. All right. So, yeah. How many more we got? Oh, let's just play one more. Okay, let's play some more here, because our next one, y'all, that was counting. This is a dream. This is a main. It says mainstream rock. Mainstream rock.
hint of autumn in the window's twilight, and you, a tipsy jesters through the mist, and like a falcon having stooped to slaughter, my heart returned to settle on your wrist. Time went grew old and death-like thawing, soft ice, old silk decayed on easy chairs, a bloated sunset from the garden painted the glass with bloody red September tears. But time grew old and deaf, and you, the loud one, quite suddenly were still. This broke a spell. The dreaming ceased at once as though in answer to an abruptly silenced bell. And I awake and dismal as the autumn. The dawn was dark, a stronger wind arose to chase the racing birch trees on the skyline, as from a running cart the streams of straw.
Hey Miriam, how is it going? Don't apologize for having a life, you know? It happens. Although I don't think we got any reggae today. I don't know. I'll play one for you afterwards. So yes. I'm just happy to have you here. By the way, good interview with Jamie. I have to finish rewatching that. Okay, where were we here? We were at, okay, that one. A Dream by Boris Pasternak. Oh, you're going to like this one. This is like something straight from like the Mamas and the Papas, I think. This is a 60s psychedelic rock. This is what I call this one, 60s psychedelic rock. I Know I Am But by Edna St. Vincent Millay.
Summer to your heart, and not the full 4 seasons of the year. And you must welcome from another part
Such noble moods as are not mine, my dear.
where
dimension I was thinking of. Not the mamas and the papas, the fifth dimension. It's like, yes, it has that late 60s vibe. Great. I love it. I love it. Yes, Aquarius. The fifth dimension. Age of Aquarius. Marilyn McCoo, I think it was her name. One of the singers. Yeah, love it. Oh, it's just amazing what we can do with this stuff sometimes. It's like, wow. Almost intuitive in a way. It's scary. All right, this is a heavy blues one. We've got 1, 2, 3 more left in the program. So our third to the last for the playlist here is W.H. Auden's Ganymede, and it's a heavy blues.
He looked in all his wisdom from the throne down on that humble boy who kept the sheep, and sent a dove. The dove returned alone. Youth liked the music, but soon fell asleep. For the youth, surely his duty now was to compel, for later he would come to love the truth and own his gratitude. His eagle fell. Board, the boy who yawned and whistled and made faces and wriggled free from fatherly embraces.
What are you doing, George? All right. He likes to be sneaky. You can just wait a few minutes. You can really feel the love coming from the Emerald now, can't you? Oh, we all have a one-way ticket to hell. We were born. Especially if you believe in original sin and all the rules you got to follow in order to be clean of it. Yes. Too anxiety-inducing. My Lord. I firmly believe God has a sense of humor. She made us. All right, this is I don't know who suggested I don't know who suggested doing this with a flamenco sound, but this Lord Byron one, a dew of my native shore. You just listen to it.
Adieu, adieu, my native shore fades over the waters blue. The night winds sigh, the breakers roar, and shrieks the wild sea mew. Yon sun that sets upon the sea, we follow in flight. Farewell a while to him and thee, my native land, good night. Adi, 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 adi. Adi, 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 adi. A few short hours and he will rise to give the morrow birth, and I shall hail the main and skies, but not my mother. Deserted is my own good hall, its hearth is desolate. Wild weeds are gathering on the wall. My dog howls at the gate. Adieu, adieu, my native shore fades over the waters blue. The night winds sigh, the breakers roar, and shrieks the wild sea mew. Beyond sun that sets upon the sea, we follow in his flight. Farewell a while to him and thee, my native land, good night. A few short hours and then he will rise to give the morrow birth, and I shall hail the main and skies, but not my mother. Deserted is my own good hall, its hearth is desolate. Wild weeds are gathering on the wall. My dog howls at the gate.
I need to introduce you to one of my oldest friends. Her name's Michelle. I've talked about her on my videos and stuff. She's a poet. We went to school together. Had some interesting times together. Anyway, next time I see her, I'll talk to her. She's probably still fluent in German. I don't know, but her minor in college was German, so, or was it? No, that's the her minor was the art. But she speaks German really well, what she used to, and she dabbled in the occult at one point. You two would probably get along. It's cold there. Okay. And I got plenty of woods out here. By the dikes. Yeah. I like them, especially if they're used to flavor food really well. All right, we got our one more. This is for you Celts. This is how did I do? This is A Welshman to Any Tourist by R.S. Thomas. This is Heavy Celtic Blues. Are you gonna work? All right, let's do this one more time. All right, here. There.
Nothing vast to offer you, no deserts, except the waste of thought, forming from mind erosion. No canyons where the pterodactyls falls like a shadow. The hills are fine, of course, bedded with water to gestate and pocked with caverns. One being Arthur's dormitory. His nights are the bright ore that seems our history, but shame has kept them letting.
I hope that on my Northern Europe is on my bucket list. I got to see the Med, and I want to go back. Maybe I'll get the opportunity. Maybe I don't know. Because what I wanted to do was, well, after I get my master's or some way into my master's, start applying to teach uh, college courses on ships out at sea on deployment with the Navy. But we're not going to go there right now. No. Because, you know, travel's expensive and you got to figure out a way to pay for it. How you doing, Mr. Fountain? How's it going, Dusty? Yeah. Honestly, if you look at it from a certain way, you know, most religions are still polytheistic. Yeah. Oh, people don't know the history. When you learn the history of something, what's going on makes sense. Yeah, you guys gonna be out there today? I caught some of what y'all did last night, but I was tired. It was a long day. All right, let's. Maybe, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm I'm still 2 years away from my freaking bachelor's. So, and then another 2.5. Yeah, I don't plan on doing that shit until I'm like almost 60. So, because by then I'll have to have a job. Unless I can take this on the road, and then I'll just go anywhere. Because you know, doing this would pay for it. That would be ideal. You know, an internet connection and a laptop. That's all I need. Of course, the power. To power it too. All right, let's play a couple here. Hey, what do you think of the show today? I liked it. I was like, after I got done yesterday, those ones I made just all came together, and it was just like, yeah. So, where are we going here? I don't know where we're going here. Let's see. Ooh, let's play this one. Haha.
Already fallen plum bloom stars the green apple boughs, and apple boughs is not as old toads back. Ooh. Where there's small roses there a rose is seen. The building thrush watches old job who stacks. Ooh. The bright peeled ocean on the sunny fence. The pencil grunts to hear him stumping by, and tries to push the bold and scamper then, but her ring snout still keeps her to the start. He lets her run away, she snorts in bundling gallop for the cottage door, with hungry hubbub begging crust and orts. Then like the whirlwind bumping round once more, nuzzle in the dark, making the pullets run, and sulky as a child when her play's done. Plum bloom stars the green apple boughs, and apple boughs is not as old toads back. Ooh. Where there's small roses there a rose is seen. The building thrush watches old job who stacks. Ooh. The bright pill dozes on the sunny fence. The pencil grunts to hear him stumping by, and tries to push the boat and scamper thence. But her ring snout still keeps her to the stile. Lets her run away, she snorts in one gallop for the cottage door, with hungry hubbub begging crust and orts. Then like the whirlwind bumping round once more, nuzzle in the dark, making the pullets run, and sulky as a child when her play's done.
Cool. Be very careful out there. The meme going around is that there might be agitators, so if you, well, you guys will be live streaming, so that's a good thing. And then if, you know, make sure to quell whatever troublemakers, because, yeah, we're hanging by a thread, man. We're hanging by a thread, and some people just don't see it. Wow. I bet you did have fun. I think there's some protests here in Arkansas. But also the Poets Roundtable is meeting tomorrow, so yeah, I got priorities. I think I could do better. For my community and my country with my poetry. So yes, definitely stay safe. All right, let's play a couple more. Wow, we've been on. That's cool. Your uncle worked for NATO. That's awesome. All right, where are we going? What else are we going to play here? Oh. Huh. Ah, here. What is this one?
This plowman dead in battle slept out of doors many a frozen night, and merrily answered staid drinkers, good bedmen and all boors, at Mrs. Greenland's hawthorn bush. Said he, I slept, none knew which bush of town, beyond the drover, 100 spot the down, in Wiltshire, and where now at last he sleeps, more sound in France that to his secret keeps. This plowman dead in battle slept out of doors many a frozen night, and merrily answered staid drinkers, good bedmen and all boors, at Mrs. Greenland's hawthorn bush. Said he, I slept, none knew which bush above town, beyond the drover, 100 spot the down, in Wiltshire, and where now at last he sleeps, more sound in France that to his secret keeps. perch above the town. Beyond the drover, 100 spot the down. In Wiltshire and where now at last he sleeps, more sound in France that to his secret keeps.
All right. Yeah, that's about right. Give her a hug for me and all of us when you see her. Well, they're not worried about the main shit's going on in blue states. And yeah, I'm of the mind that they're afraid of the upcoming midterms and are going to try to latch on to any excuse to declare martial law. But that's just my opinion. Oh, God. Hey, Big Chief. How's it going? All right. I forgot what I was going to say. All right. Let's play a couple more, and then I got to get on with my day. Got to do homework. I have to watch an hour-long documentary a couple times and write an essay on it, and then continue reading about Joseph Warren. Oh. Bog Chief. Ouch, that's no good. Sending good vibes. Oh. All right. Oh, that idiot. Oh, she's so bought and paid for. Ugh. They're all bought and paid for. Let's rock out a little bit.
Stranger, behold and turn together. The souls of learning and the leather.
it doesn't seem like it's been over 2 hours, almost 2 hours and 10 minutes. But yeah, it's a good show. Go back and you can rewatch if you want to. I'm just glad, yeah, you're still here. Or you're here. What is KPDH? That's what I want to know. Yes, but one side right now is a little bit more dangerous than the other, if you have my opinion. Sending good vibes, man. Yeah, my mom is actually the oldest in her family. She was firstborn. And, yeah. I don't know. The last time I had people close to me pass, well, a guy that I grew up with, he did himself in March, April time frame. But before then, it was two guys that I grew up with, Brian and David. Brian lived alone, and they found him a week after I guess he didn't take care of himself. A lot of people, I graduated with the guy, and they found him a week, or almost a week, or it was close to a week after he had sat on his couch and expired. And then a week, and when we all found that out, David, I graduated with him too. That was Brian's cousin. Calls me up and was like, "Man, what's going on? And all what's going on with us and everything." I'm like, "I don't know." And a week later, he went to sleep and didn't wake up. I don't know. He's one of those guys that he'd blow himself up and yeah. I saw him one time and he looked like a slug, and then the next time I saw him, he looked like he'd lost a person in half. Yeah. You want some El Patio? Okay. Okay, I missed that part. Oh. Hey, that's a ripe old age. Respectable. I've always planned on making it to 85, so I got 30-some years left in me, so I gotta get some shit done. Alright, let's play a couple more, and then we're going to get about our day. I promised Miriam some reggae, so we will end with that. What do I want to play before then? Let's play this one. E.E. Cummings, My Mind Is.
My mind is a big hunk of irrevocable nothing, which touch and taste and smell and hearing and sight keep hitting and chipping with sharp fatal tools. In an agony of sensual chisels, I perform squirms of chrome and X-ang, acute strides of cobalt. Nevertheless, cleverly, I'm being altered, that I slightly am becoming something a little different. In fact, myself, hereupon helpless I utter lilac shrieks and scarlet bellowings. Of irrevocable nothing, which touch and taste and smell and hearing and sight keep hitting and chipping with sharp fatal tools. In an agony of sensual chisels, I perform squirms of chrome and X-ray, acute strides of cobalt. Nevertheless, I feel that I cleverly am being altered, that I slightly am becoming something a little different.
All right, let me go back up here. Yeah, like Amy said, if it doesn't feel right, it probably isn't. I hope you're not stuck. You know, because that can be the way it can be sometimes. You might be stuck for a little while, but sending good vibes. Stand your ground. Yeah, I'm lucky. I've got long-lived genes in both my sides of my family. Like the dudes don't. My dad had a lot of issues, so, and he died of a massive heart attack because he was taking that fin stuff in the 90s. But yeah, most of them, most of my, especially my mom's siblings, have all been gotten by cancer or not taking care of themselves. So who knows? Definitely do best with you, Sophia. Yeah. Like I said, go with your gut. But yeah, hopefully something better will, whatever you need. That was a while back. But yeah. That's good. As long as you're okay now, we don't want you sleeping under a bush. That's only for poems. All right. All right, my friends. I'm going to, where is he? Here. Where, I forgot to say, I don't know if you're still here, Dusty, but remember, have a good day, and remember, give Cheryl a hug and everything for us here. Things can only get better. But yeah, you got this. Whatever this might be, hopefully we all do. All right, my friends, remember, have an awesome day. And I gotta get out and get stuff done. Oh, wrong thing. Right there. All right. Oh, stupidity. That happens. That's a good way to put it. That is stupidity. All right. Pretty much. All right. Let's I'm gonna play this one out. I promised you reggae, Miriam. Try to deliver on my promises.
Fuzzy fellow without feet, yet doth exceeding run. Of velvet is his countenance, and his complexion done. Sometime he dwelleth in the grass, sometime upon a bough, from which he doth descend in blush upon the passer-by. All this in summer, but when winds alarm the forest folk, he take deaf damask residence and struts in sewing silk. Then finer than a lady emerges in the spring, a feather on each shoulder, you'd scarce recognize him. By midnight cleft caterpillar, by me, but who am I to tell the pretty secret of the butterfly? Fellow without feet, yet doth exceeding run. Of velvet is his countenance, and his complexion. Sometime he dwelleth in the grass,
my friends. Let's see here. Yes, always count myself among one of your weirdos because we're weird. We're weird around here. I have a poem. It's a title in one line. The title is "Who Wants to Be Normal?" The poem is "I Don't." Who wants to be normal? I don't. Sometimes it's overrated. You got that right. All right, my friends, I'll see y'all to the chance today. Got to go get some fried pies. So, yeah, might take Phil for a ride, too. Who knows? But definitely see you Monday for a new show. Probably we'll do 6 new poems, poets, and stuff like that. I'll have the time this weekend to put one together. But more importantly, thank you guys for dropping by, spending a little bit of your time with me. A little more than usual, but hey, wow, this is my longest live stream yet. 2 hours and 22 minutes. Y'all have a good day. See y'all out and about, and we'll see each other later. Bye. Love y'all. Bye.